of $500 million. Nothing too crazy, you know. We have a cat over there that makes sounds every now and then, so don't mind them. But yeah, I use this myself. It totally works. Sometimes you have to go to the hospital, but yeah, don't worry about it. By the way, guys, do not use this as antidepressant spray. That is just for entertainment purposes. I don't know if I have to say that or not, but this is Michael Jackson's hat, okay? You never saw Michael Jackson wear this hat, trust me. He wore this hat, just he never wore it on stage. This was like his personal stuff. As you can see, it says Michael Jackson. It says Michael Jackson right here. ACCESSORIESFACTORY. Michael Jackson. I don't know if you can read, but that says Michael Jackson. And then it says made in Michael Jackson's home. But yeah, as you can see, this is Michael Jackson's hat. It's very special. It was very special to him, you know. And his family essentially donated it to us because, well, you know, everyone wants to donate their stuff to the ASMR thrift store. So, it's kind of hard to make tapping sounds on this. Because it's so valuable, you know, it's so valuable. You don't want to damage it or anything. And then we have Michael Jordan's basketball shoes. Okay, so these shoes, I kid you not, Michael Jordan loved these shoes, okay? And then he passed them off to LeBron James. Kobe Bryant wore these. Stephen Curry wears these every now and then. But yeah, eventually they just gave it to us because they just we get a lot of shoes from NBA stars, and I'll show you all the shoes that we get from NBA All-Stars, but the way that we check for quality, we gotta check for quality. If it makes a sound when you hit it with this, it's ultra mega quality. So as you can see, like this is like super high quality stuff. And like, let's make sure the inside of the shoe is nice and good. We even put some special insoles inside of the shoe, so they're super comfortable. But yeah, like I said, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Stephen Curry, they all wore these shoes. And then the other quality tester that we have in this bucket, okay, is the roller. So this is the roller of destiny. This is the roller of destiny, peace, and happiness. Okay, so we just roll it out, and if it rolls, if this rolls on it, it essentially means that it's high quality. So as you can see, very high quality. So we'll put these tools back in and we'll show you some more stuff. I got some like hair or sparkly hair on my shirt or something. So next we have this. This is a camping bag. This is a sleeping bag. The history behind this sleeping bag is it was owned by Christopher Columbus. Some people don't like Christopher Columbus, and you don't need sides do show itself, but she is essentially she is a Siberian. She is a albino Siberian tiger. Yeah, she's about 1,000 years old, and she's not for sale. But you can rent this Siberian tiger for a few hours at a time. It's about $1 billion per hour. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very domesticated tiger. So it's an albino tiger. As you can see, the snow white coat on this albino Siberian super ultra mega tiger. It's the only super ultra mega tiger in the entire world. It's a special breed. But yeah, so this right here. Okay, the tiger wants to be part of the show. The tiger wants to be part of the show, I guess. Okay. But yeah, Christopher Columbus sleeping bag. They did have sleeping bags back then. It's just not widely known. Okay. The super ultra mega albino tiger wants attention, so we will give these super ultra mega albino tigers some attention. And they're back. And they're back. And they're back. Don't bite me. It almost bit my finger off. Holy cow. This is why you have to be very careful when dealing with an albino tiger. Last of its kind, it gets very defensive if you don't show it love, and if you don't show it enough love, it will make sure that you do. Okay, Siberian tiger, please. Okay, so next up we have another pair of shoes. So these were George Washington's basketball shoes. So back in the day, a few years ago when George Washington was living, he wore these shoes, and he loved these shoes. So I'm gonna sell these for about $70. Just because of the historic value, I'm gonna have to sell it for a good amount. But yeah, like I said, George Washington owned these shoes a few years ago, which is why they're just so valuable. And as you can see, this Siberian tiger loves these shoes, okay? So I'm just gonna show you some special features. This line right here represents peace, love, and satisfaction. Okay, and then this smudge right here was gained from the battle of, I don't know, it was the most important battle in the George Washington Wars or whatever. But don't mind me knowing nothing about history. I'm American. So yeah, we're gonna do some quality tests. So as you can tell, like, this is high tier quality, okay? So next, we're gonna go to these shoes right here. Do you guys know Genghis Khan? He was a, like, warlord or whatever in China, I think. And he pretty much, like, dominated most of the world, I'm pretty sure. I think he killed, like, 10% of the population, but Genghis Khan special. These are very special, but these I can give to you for about $15 because, like, you know, George Washington is, you know, who cares about Genghis Khan when you can get Christopher Columbus's sleeping bag and George Washington's shoes. Well, actually, honestly, Genghis Khan is way cooler, so we're gonna sell these shoes for $100, bro. We're gonna sell these and we're gonna quality test them right in front of you. We're gonna quality test these shoes literally right in front of you, bro. Right in front of you. Do not fret. Do not fret. Do not fret. Okay, then we're gonna... Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna show you something crazy, okay? This right here is actually crazy. So, this is the first camera to ever exist, okay? This was the first camera to ever exist. And it has pictures of Einstein, it has pictures of George Washington, it has pictures of Genghis Khan, you know, all of your famous history famous people, you know, historical significant people. They're all on this camera right here, you know. So the nice thing about this camera is it comes with some buttons on it, right? So you can click buttons, and buttons are fun, right? So I guess I'm really bad at moving the buttons, but there's a button here, and there's also a button here, and let's see, where are some other buttons? This is a good button. And there's a button right here, magical button. But check this out. The camera has some like extensions that you can put on, like extensions to a gun or a magazine, you know. The tiger is currently going to the bathroom over there, and I heard them going to the bathroom. That was disgusting. Okay, I don't know if I can get that lens in. Okay, so you just take the lens and you kind of twist it around, I think, until it seems like it can go in, right? So eventually, you guys are going on this journey with me, okay? You guys are going on this journey with me. Oh. Okay. And just like that, the lens is on, and you can even make it longer. Oh, the tiger is back. So yeah, we'll put that back. So this camera's, it's gonna be about $30 and a pack of gum, give or take. Give or take. So the next thing I want to show you, we got some more shoes, blah blah blah. Michael Jordan's shoes. We got Bob Ross's shoes, blah blah blah. Who cares? But we have a 3D printer, okay? This is gonna be about $10. I can give this to you for about $10 because nobody really cares about these anymore. Who cares about a 3D printer when you can get like LeBron James, Genghis Khan's shoes, and a historical camera, you know? You can open her up like this. You can just open her up, tap around, then she closes. So this right here is a AMS filing system or whatever. You can use 4 colors at the same time, and exact printer was the first printer to actually ever exist in the history of existence, right? So it's really special to a lot of people. And I can throw in some extra ink for you if you want. And then we got a coffee. We got a coffee thing that's obviously used and kind of gross. We got a bucket of random stuff. We got a bucket here of random stuff. But this right here is Armstrong's, whatever his name. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger's chair that he worked on, and it's been clawed up by the albino lion or the albino tiger. But as you can see, but I think if it's clawed up by an albino tiger like that, if anything, it increases the value. Okay, so as you can see right here, this is actually Arnold. This is Arnold right here. And that's actually like a portrait of him. And it was like a live portrait as well, so he was actually right here. They made him a little smaller, but like, yeah, he was right here when they painted it. Marcy is the name of... Marcy is probably his middle name. Marcy is probably his middle name, so that's why it says Marcy. But yeah, is there anything that you specifically want? You want George Washington's shoes? Okay, I can get you George Washington's shoes, so that's gonna be $70, I think. And then we got, you want this sleeping bag from Christopher Columbus? Totally. No worries at all there. Okay, so we'll put that over there. And then, what else do you want? You want the first printer to ever exist? Sure. See, it still works. The first printer to ever exist still works. And then, what else do you want? Do you want this random pot? Sure, I can give you this random pot. I got you, bro. So we'll put that over there. And, anything else? Anti-depression spray. Totally. I understand why you would want something so awesome. And you can get one more item and you can get 10% off on everything. So what are you thinking? You want Genghis Khan's shoes? Totally, bro. Don't even worry about it, so I'll just quality check them one more time with the roller. As you can see, pretty high quality, nothing wrong with them. But yeah, that's gonna be, I'll give it to you for $6 trillion. Trust me, that's the total. But yeah, guys. Anyway, let me know if you guys liked this video. Honestly, I think this was one of the, I don't know, I just like end up freestyling it. Like I get a bunch of stuff on the ground and I just randomly decide what I'm gonna do with the ASMR video. So I hope you guys kind of liked this idea. And love you guys so much. Do not forget to like and subscribe.